Hey YouTube, it's Vince Romano 26 here with a vintage flea market haul. I apologize for the noise in the background. That's actually a heater that I keep in here because my room does not stay warm during the winter. Anyway, let's start off with my haul video. The first thing that I'll show you guys are these really cool old glass jars, and the reason I knew they were vintage is if you look on the top you can see the really antique look lid with all the debris and rust and stuff. Paid $3 a piece for these. These are actually going to be a gift for my aunt and uncle who really like the antique vibe. Not necessarily they like Christmas, but I thought these would be great for them. I'm going to clean them, of course, and then I'm going to give them to them as gifts. And with Christmas being 5 days away, everyone's shopping last minute. Next piece I bought is this box of Paramount indoor lights. Bought those for $3. They all work, so I'll put that on my Christmas tree. So I'm excited about that because I've been looking for a vintage light fixture. So I couldn't beat $3 on that. Next piece is this really cool vintage 1971 snowman in the shape of a candle. It's a blow mold, and it's dated Empire Plastics Corp. 1971. As you can see up there, I paid $3 for it. Pretty good price, and you know where it's going to go with all my other blow molds. Could not beat that for $3. From that same dealer that I got the blow mold from, I got Mr. Santa and Mrs. Claus, and they're felt. It's kind of like the 40s Santa that I have that's made of felt and it's dancing. Paid $2 for that. Saw that at Pasadena about a year and a half ago and didn't buy it and regretted it, and then I found it again at this market for $2. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, next item, as you can see, is a vintage 1960s, it's either the 50s or the 60s, I'm not 100% sure, a angel Christmas tree topper. Paid $2 for it, and it's going to look great up on top of my tree. And it's in nice shape, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, her hair's a little messed up, but you know what, it's 50 years old, so it's totally okay with me. Alright, this next piece right here, as you can see, you've probably seen these in several of my videos. These are vintage 1950s, 1960s aluminum Christmas tree branches, but instead of going on a full tree that I have, you can see right over there the pom-pom branches on the wall hanging Christmas tree. Those will go on here, and I only paid $1 for them. So if I want to interchange it over the years, if I decided to go with straight branches like I have with my Christmas tree, I can put them in there. I just have to see if all of them fit. So I have the pom-poms and I have the straight edge branches, so I'm pretty happy about that. From the same people I bought the Christmas tree topper, the branches, I also got, and the jars, I also got this snowman ornament, which I believe to probably be from the 60s or even the 70s. Paid $1 for it, and I'm thinking maybe I paid a little too much for some ornaments, but you know what, it's okay. I've been finding some really nice ornaments that I like to put on my tree, especially because they're old. So yeah, for $1 I couldn't beat that, and I love this little snowman. I can't wait to put him on my tree. Alright, next little bunch of ornaments I paid $1 for the 3 of them, so it was 33 cents a piece. This one reminds me of a lot of the decor that we sell at Home Goods. As many of you know, I'm a store associate at the Home Goods in my area. We sell glassware that looks like old glass, similar to this, like it's got that frosted look, but it's got an older look to it as well. So I thought this was pretty intriguing, and I think it's like a ukulele or a, what do they call those things? It's like a Russian guitar. I can't think of it right now. Balalaika, maybe? That's what it's called. So that's pretty cool to me. This one is just a little mini ball, and it's faded and everything, but you know what? I love ornaments that look like that because that just shows the age. And then this one was just kind of cool. It's got scuffs and stuff on there, but you know what? Like I said, I like for ornaments to show their age, and I got them really cheap, so couldn't hardly go wrong. Alright, next pieces that I bought, these 3 vintage Pixies were $13. The person I bought these from was a collector of these and is still collecting these to this day. So I paid a little bit more because, you know, With collectors who know what they have, it's kind of hard to get a better price as opposed to getting a better price on something like that or this or even that. But you know what? I picked out 3 that I really liked and she gave me a really good deal on them. And one of them has the original mark on it, which is marked Japan. And these are also going to go on my Christmas tree. This one reminds me of Waldo. If many of you have known the books Where's Waldo, and that he just kind of reminds me of that. I really liked this blue one. For some reason, the vintage blue, there's something about it that I just absolutely love. And I found one in blue and I got it for a really good price. So 13 bucks for those Pixies, I couldn't resist. So, yeah. Alright, next pieces that I want to show you are these really cool, I don't know exactly what they're called, but if you fill this up with water and you push the tail of the fish, it'll pick up the water and fill itself up. I don't know exactly what they're called. I paid $5 for the pair, which is $2.50 a piece. If I list one of them online for $5, I'll make my money back and a little extra. So I'm gonna have to see which one I like the best, and then I'm going to list one of them on eBay. Next piece, which I thought was really cool, is this vintage CocaCola plastic lampshade. And I paid, it says $3.50 on here, but the girl was cool enough, I just said, why don't I just give you $4, that way you don't have to make change or anything. I didn't realize until after I bought it the amount of issues that it had. There's a crack right here, and it's split. But if someone decides to buy this from me off eBay, I'll just tell them, look, there's a split in the back, but if you turn it this way, there's no splits, and it's in perfect condition on this side, so I don't see any reason why I can't sell this. Originally, I think back in the 60s or 70s, these were giveaways or something, or promotions, and then you would put them on like a lamp in your bar or like your man cave or something. But I wasn't around then, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm just making estimates or assumptions as to why these were made. I couldn't go wrong with $4, and I know I'll probably make my money back as long as I note the condition issues and stuff like that. Alright, next interesting piece is this really cool vintage toy noise maker. I just liked it because the girl that's on there is really cool and attractive looking. And it is from, I think, probably the 50s or 60s. Let me show you how it rings. It was only $1, and I couldn't resist it because I've never seen a toy noise maker with a girl like this on it. And if I wanted to, I put it on for $3, and then I'll make my money back then. But I don't think I'm going to sell this. This is going to go with all my other cool stuff that I've got. And for $1, I couldn't go wrong. Alright, next pieces are some really cool vintage paper Christmas decorations. Originally, the price for these were 25 cents each, but the guy said, why don't you just take them all for $2? And I said, okay, I'll take them. So we've got Santa writing down who's on the naughty and who's on the nice list. We've got a snowman. We've got a poinsettia. We've got a really nice floral wreath. I guess you can call that nice. I don't know if you want to call that nice or not. We've got the Happy Holidays, holly leaves and berries. Another wreath. And then these ones are my favorite, the Santa Clauses. There's a few of them in there. And it's just all a repeat of the same thing. So there's Santa Clauses, and for $2 I just couldn't resist, and you know, I'll see if I can get my money back somehow. If I just ship them out, ask a good price for them, and then I'll make my money back. Alright, second to last piece that I want to show you guys is this really cool vintage, probably late 50s or early 60s Walt Disney picture puzzle. It was only $1. I'm going to put it together after this video and see if all the pieces are there, which I'm hoping to God they are. And it's just a really cool image. I might put it in a frame and then see if I can just display it in here. I couldn't go wrong for $1. I just knew how old this looked, so I just thought it was really, really cool looking, and only for $1. I just couldn't go wrong with that. Alright, and the next, or the most expensive item, but my favorite find of today, happens to be this fellow right here. This is a probably late 50s or early 60s rushed-in plush Santa. Paid $18 for him. I looked him up before I bought him, and people sell them online for $30 or $40, so for $18 I just couldn't pass it up, and he's in really nice shape. A lot of people consider the vintage Santa Clauses to be extremely creepy and just not part of what it should be today, so I love these vintage Santas. I just don't understand why. I just think it's a really cool connection with the past and how Santas were made back then, so I guess it's just a cool piece. And for those of you who have never seen it was probably my first haul video. If we go over here to my vintage holiday inspired shelving, see that Santa all the way to the left? Bought him offline for $3.99. Don't think he was as uncommon as this guy right here. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put him yet, but you know what? I love him, so that's all that matters to me. Anyway, that's everything that I got at the flea market today. Possibly we will be going to an antique mall, and I mean a huge antique mall tomorrow. And I will let you guys know if I find like 2 or 3 things, I'll still do the haul, because I don't know when the next time we'll be going out secondhand shopping, so if possible, if you can hit that subscribe button, and then I will leave my eBay link in the description down below for the items that I've shown you in this haul if you are interested in them. And as always, thank you for watching.